So starting up with the lightning round, who was your favorite player growing up?
Marcus Stroman.
Okay. What's the best piece of advice you ever received?
Stay true to yourself.
If you weren't a baseball player, what would you be?
A baseball coach.
Who's a hitter you want to face someday?
I don't know. I haven't even thought about that. All of them. I would. Cody Bellinger.
If you had to trust one teammate with a secret, who would it be?
Nash Walters.
What's a place you've always wanted to visit?
Greece.
If you were a position player, what position would you play?
Catcher.
What's the best Halloween costume you ever had?
I think I was like a Power Ranger when I was like 4 or 5, and it was electric.
So you found yourself in this situation before. If the game is on the line and you have one pitch to throw, are you throwing your best pitch or the one that they're least likely to hit?
I'm gonna have to say my best pitch for sure.
So you've had quite the run of success this year. Working out of the bullpen. What's been the key to that?
I think just taking like a day-to-day approach, pitch-to-pitch approach. I mean, it's a really long season. I think being able to focus like on one outing at a time is very important, and I've been doing a good job of that. So.
A lot of times when we see guys pitching in relief in the low minors, they're guys who have been starters, they've transitioned to that bullpen role, and they kind of have to make the adjustment to it. You've been a reliever for a long time. Why is that? What makes you so effective out of the bullpen?
I mean, I always go back to this one series in junior college when it really all started for me. I came out of the bullpen in a game in ninth inning, bases loaded situation, got out of it, and my junior college coach, Dusty Hart, pretty much just put me in a closing role from then on. And from there on, I think I was a 2-pitch pitcher mainly. So I was just good in those tight moments in junior college. And I think that's what Texas Tech wanted me to be. And I think that's what the Brewers want me to be. I was a starting pitcher in high school. So I do some long relief, some extra inning stuff. But I don't know. It's been transitioning to shorter outings, which I'm fine with.
So you've been pitching a lot this year, and it's not a regular thing at this level for us to see guys pitch on back-to-back days, but you've done that a couple times as well. How do you stay ready for it?
I mean, Andrew, our trainer, is good at what he does. We have a pretty serious routine based on whether or not I'm going to be active that day, and just really being consistent in the training room. As long as you stay on top of your stuff, we've done this long enough. I mean, we keep our arms healthy enough to be able to do back-to-back days, and really just Andrew in the training room has helped me out a lot with staying ready for those situations.
You've been really good this year in situations with runners on base. What's the key to being able to stay effective with runners on?
Focusing on the hitter. Obviously, the runners, you're thinking about a couple other things when they're involved, but I almost try to use runners as an advantage for me to change the tempo at the plate, picking off and holding the ball when I'm coming set, and really just it gives you a lot of different looks. When you're in the windup with nobody on, you're only doing the windup. It's just a straight up same tempo and everything. I think when you're out of the stretch, you have the ability to change tempo, and I think we've done a good job of that this year. I think getting the new pickoffs back, or the old pickoffs back recently, has definitely helped, because it was we were a little bit handicapped for a little bit with those new rules, but now that the pickoffs are back, it's it's almost better with runners on when it comes to attacking the hitter. Different tempo. I'm sorry. That would be Reese Olson. I'm sure you guys know who that is.
Maybe not the best guy to keep a secret, it's all.
Yeah.
So everybody at this level is kind of balancing two things. You're working on the things you need to work on. You're enhancing pitches. You're working on your arsenal, but you're also out there competing day to day. And in your role as a late inning reliever, you're out there with the game on the line an awful lot. How do you balance those two things when you're on the mound?
It's like, it sounds crazy, but you try to think about it as least as possible. I mean, if I think about how I'm going to be in that situation all day, it kind of stresses myself out. So just really not thinking about it until you're there. And then we prepare so much, we do so much off the field that it gives you the confidence to take on a situation like that. And Texas Tech put me in a lot of those situations. Junior college put me in a lot of those situations. I think by now it's almost normal to be in those situations. So it's helped a lot this year.
What's the biggest difference in your game between 2019 and now?
I would just say a command of all pitches. I was a huge off-speed slider guy for most of my junior college and college career, but once I got here, I realized, like, you know, guys can sit on a pitch and they can learn a pitch and they can try to attack just that pitch. So developing my fastball has been huge. I wasn't a big fastball pitcher, and now I almost want to throw my fastball more than my slider. So really just being able to develop a different look for the hitter and tunneling those pitches together, it's been really effective. We've done a lot of track man work with Michael O'Neill and Burgos, our pitching coaches. They're really good at what they do, and being able to really show me the specifics on where I need to be at in order for those pitches to tunnel each other, and just staying true to myself and executing the pitches. And it seemed to be working out pretty well.
What's the biggest thing you still need to work on?
Maybe a third pitch. Using my lower half in the stretch. I mean, there's so many things. You learn something new every day, and you continue to grow every day. I am nowhere near where I need to be, but we're working on it. And maybe throw a changeup or something every now and then. That would be cool.
What's your biggest goal for the rest of the way?
Just try to be consistent. It's baseball. Bad outings are bound to come. So if they do, or when they do, you just try to stay ahead of them, try to stay consistent, and just really be somebody my coaches can count on for the rest of the year.